So BMC, like the Cipollini, was a bit small for me, but like the Cipollini, I still took it around the block a few times and really found the potential of the frame. Just because it's Grand Fondo, that doesn't translate in any way to Grandfather. This is a great performance bike as well. My only concern is I think it's because of that 28-13 cassette. The chain length is a bit long, I find, and the tall chain stays. I did get some chain slap onto those stays, but that's a minor concern. Besides that, the Ultegra GR2 again works incredibly well. It's got really nice Pro Logo bar tape that I really appreciated the feel of. All in all, yeah, I mean, it's a good performance bike. Grand Fondo comfort bike doesn't mean you're riding a couch. This is another bike that's going to do the job, do it well, and you'll be very, very happy riding.
See, it's got a lot of the characteristics of some of the other endurance bikes that have recently been launched. It's got the slacker geometry, it's got the taller front end, it's got a slightly longer wheelbase, and this is probably the first one that I've ridden where I really felt like those attributes came through very strongly. It certainly feels a little bit slower at the front than some of the other ones that I've ridden, and it's the sort of bike you could imagine would really enjoy, that really long riding style where you want to feel fresh or fresher at the end of it. It's also sporting a set of 28C tyres, which are the fattest that you can get on a road bike at the moment. And it's the first time that I've also felt that the tyres actually felt really big. I've been running them on the Domani that I've got at the moment, and because of the profile of the rim, they don't sit quite as wide, I don't think, when you inflate them. So it was interesting in that aspect. It was the first time that I probably felt it feels a little bit over-tired, perhaps. I'd like to take it out with a set of narrower tyres on and feel if it shared those same attributes. But yeah, really nice bike, shifts beautifully, handles nicely, it's got that stable, I can get my hands off the bars and feel really comfortable on it straight away. And yeah, it's a nice bike, definitely.
It has a very large tyre choice on it. It's got 28s on it. You don't know, apart from when you look down at them, you don't notice that they're really wide. It handles beautifully. It's very predictable. It soaks up the bumps, not as well as the Domani, but a lot better than any other race bike I've ridden. And the shifting from the Ultegra just seems to suit this bike really well. The Di2 Ultegra works really, really well on this. All the component choices are solid. You wouldn't need to change anything. It's a great all-round bike. If this was the only bike you had, you'd be very, very happy because it does everything.
But the bike in itself is fabulous. I don't know what they've done to the fork, but it does feel a little bit different on the front end. Climbing's nice, descending's nice, totally in control over the bumps. Not quite as compliant as the Trek, but super cool. I had a lot of positive feelings from this bike. I really recommend it for people who are after something that they can ride all day long. Super.